Well, iFLIPs are, the acronym stands for Internet Faith Learning Integration Presentations, and they're just basically a 6 to 10 minute web-based video library, actually, a collection of these that address various issues related to the integration of faith and learning. So some of them will talk about just the idea of the integration of faith and learning, and others talk about integration of faith and learning in a very specific discipline, for example, in art or in physics or chemistry or in economics or business or whatever it might be. And we're just building that library. So we've probably got about 10 or 15 of those done, and we're hoping over the course of years to just continue to build that, so we'll end up with perhaps a couple hundred of these online. So it'd be a tremendous resource for a person from almost any academic discipline to just be able to kind of click and see some worked examples and some bright ideas for doing kind of thoughtful integration of faith and learning in academic disciplines, really all across the university curriculum. We have come into an age where we have very high expectations for production value. So if it's shot with someone's iPhone camera and it's a little shaky and a little grainy and whatever, people just click on it, they look at it, and they immediately kind of put it in a certain category in their mind, and usually they don't watch the whole thing. It's been nice to be able to do this here in Biola's production studios and have a very high quality production value-wise. So as soon as people click on it, they kind of say, oh, they took it seriously, so I should take it seriously too. So that's been great. It's also a wonderful thing to be able to use video images, because there's a lot of things that we know better by seeing. And it's terrific to be able to have resources that we can just, show visually a concept that helps people pick it up. And so in many ways, it's a better way to present things than simply verbally. Several different professors teaching integration seminars have used those for introductions to their classes, and those have worked very well in that regard. It's also a thing that we've used some for training professors, and I've actually had people not only from Biola already, but people internationally in Indonesia and Korea, and people in Texas and other places who I've had contact with, and I've sent the links along, and they've been very excited about them. They think they're great. I had a person say, well, can I use these for my new faculty training on integration? So I think they've been really well received, and I think they'll hopefully kind of fill an important niche that there's not a lot of resources necessarily available to really help people do it. And the goal of these is to really build a good, solid bridge from the theology down to the classroom, and also give just a lot of worked examples of how those intersect. You may find this a very helpful thing to use in the classroom. And for myself, I've discovered, I've done a lot of these material I use for lecture in the classroom, and I found myself sometimes using them anyhow, because when you do the iFLIP, it's all very carefully scripted, very short, not a lot of wasted words, and oftentimes I find I can cover in 6 to 8 minutes with that video clip, something that probably would have taken 20 or 25 minutes in classroom presentation. And really what it does is make the presentation shorter and open up more time for discussion afterwards, which is really usually a pretty good trade-off.
Biola University offers a variety of biblically centered degree programs, ranging from business to ministry to the arts and sciences. Visit biola.edu to find out how Biola could make a difference in your life.